You know, ever since the delineation movement and also ICE has been out here going after people, it's been really making some changes we're noticing. Now, this one sister going to point something out, but I really want to point something out with a lot of these changes that's happening within the diaspora here in America. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Ever since I started wilding, none of the girls is foreign anymore. Okay. Now when you ask a girl what she mixed with anything, she like, no, I'm black. Didn't you say you're just black? Okay, you're not foreign, you're just black.
People not so quick anymore to be walking around here saying I'm not black no more. Everybody want to be black now. It's amazing everybody want to be black. All these years we say, hey, man, you black. I ain't black. I'm Dominican. Man, I'm sitting up here looking at a black person. What are you talking about? You just speak Spanish. What are you talking about? I ain't black. Now, are they saying that now? Or on social media, they'll have a gang of foreign flags on their profile. Go look at their profiles now. Where all them foreign flags at? They ain't putting them foreign flags out there. And now black Americans are saying, okay, well, for years you said you wasn't black. Now all of a sudden, not only you want to be black, but now you want to be included in Black History Month. And Black History Month has nothing to do with you. I mean, y'all going hard body with it. You understand what I'm saying? Hard body. So not only I'm going to call myself Black American, now I'm going to even take claim to Black History Month. And nobody who's doing that was never classified as a Negro. Because that's how it started off as Negro History Week by Carter G. Woodson. And if you've never been classified as Negro, then it doesn't apply to you. If you wasn't a descendant of slaves in America, it doesn't apply to you. You may have been a descendant of slaves in the Caribbean. You may dealt with some colonization on the continent, but we're talking about what happens here and what we celebrate here. And it's not nothing that we should be fighting at all, because that's something that Black Americans have to gatekeep very hard, because we got to hold dear Black history. But yeah, everybody want to be Black American now. That's very interesting. But here's my issue with everybody want to be Black American now. It's not they want to be Black American because they see the light and they say, hey, man, we really need to unify and be together, right? We really need to be together. Let's practice Pan-Africanism. We all black. Everybody's black. No. You only want to be black because you want to use black to hide away from ICE. See, when ICE wasn't at your doorstep, and when ICE wasn't a threat, you wasn't calling yourself black. See, I pay attention to what you were doing when you didn't have problems. See, it's easy. It's like certain people, they get in trouble and, they go find Jesus. They go find Jesus so quick, and they go find the Bible real quick when they get in trouble. But why you didn't go find Jesus when you wasn't in trouble? Why you didn't go start reading the Bible when you wasn't in trouble? See, what you do in the good time, show me exactly what you got going on. You understand what I'm saying? If you really was on some Pan-Africanism, if you were really on some black unity, you'd have been on that the whole time. And if you would have been on that the whole time, ICE wouldn't even be your problem right now. Because if you'd have been on that the whole time, you'd have been with the Black American community. You'd have been with moving like FBA say to move. You'd have been doing all that. And it wouldn't even be an issue or a problem for you. But see, the reason why all this has happened is because you did not want to say you were black. You want to other yourself like you do in your homeland, othering yourself. Even on the continent, everybody don't say they're African. They say they all these different nationalities, all these different tribes, but they don't say, hey, you know what? Forget this mess. We all African. And that's the biggest problem that Black Americans have with some Black immigrants, and what they're saying is because y'all divisive. Ain't nobody more divisive than the cultural practices on the African continent, who divide based on tribe instead of saying we're all African. You have to lead by example. You can't chastise Black Americans And if you're not removing those colonial borders that's on those particular countries and getting with your African brother and sister and saying, yeah, we may come from different ethnic groups, but we are African first, and we're going to move on an African first ideology, and we're going to let the world know we're African first. We're not Nigerian, Ghanaian. We're not all in it, all that mess. We're African first. And that would be the most powerful thing that they can do, is be African first. But they're not. But then they come and they demand us to be Pan-African first, so they can hide from ICE underneath us. This new, we all black deal. Let the Democrats get back in office. Mark my words. Let the Democrats party get back in office. Let's see how many of them stay black. Ilhan Omar up here talking about she black. Everybody black in the black, they black. I'm black, y'all. You like CB4, that clip? They homeboy from that. Talking about I'm bliggity black and I'm black, y'all. That's them. That's their theme song now. They bliggity black and they black. That's it. With Koofy's on and everything. Talking about they black. I respected when you were black before, when Kamala Harris and Joe Biden was in, the black immigrants that say they were black then, that's the ones I respect, because they were black way before the problem started. And like I told y'all, I always will ride with black immigrants. I'm going to repeat that again. I'm going to ride with black immigrants, the ones who say they were black before any of this mess. The black immigrants who have been down the whole time with us. I rock with those black immigrants. That's my brothers and that's my sisters right there. And I will always defend them. But that type that come over here, I ain't black, the Myron Gaines types and all them, the ones like that. No, No, don't come say you're black now. I mean, I did a video about this. Myron Gaines, it'll come out on Emancipation Media. He worried about not being called black. Talking about he black. You know, bro, you know you're not black. Not at all. And yes, black Americans do have a right to gatekeep who's black in our country. We do. We do. Just like any of you got a right to gatekeep in your country. When I go to y'all country, I don't try to lord and master and throw my weight around because I'm a black American. I don't do that. I'm in your homeland. So I act like a guest and I be respectful of y'all customs, your politics, your religion, and everything else you got going on. I stay in my place. See, I was raised, you stay in your place. Don't go to people's house or country and get out of line. Because you're out of order and you're out of place and you will be checked by somebody. And that's why no matter what, it don't matter if it's not even my city or state, even in my own country, I act accordingly. Because that's not my city. That's not my state. And everybody, America, know every city and state got a different vibe to it. It's not all the same. Houston is different than Dallas. Dallas is different than New Orleans. New Orleans is different than Atlanta. Atlanta is different than Chicago. Chicago is different than Detroit. Detroit is different than Baltimore. Baltimore is different than D.C. Every city got a vibe. Every city got certain things. So the best way to show up in any city, no matter if it's America or throughout the world, is with respect. Respect will carry you a long way, and humility. It's not my job to be getting involved with everybody's business, because I don't have that kind of time. But those who see that say, no, I'm genuine. I really understand I'm black now. Okay. Well, I'd like to see how you put in the work with that. Are you going to agree? Are you going to follow black Americans when we say how to vote or how not to vote? Are you going to be trying to work with black America to build up black America? Because you're part of it, right? I never understood that process of separating yourself when we all are stronger together. We truly are stronger together. But a lot of you didn't want that because you wanted the proximity to whiteness. That's the heart of it. It's not that we were just so different than you. You wanted the proximity to whiteness, and you came into this country and you understood it's easier to be underneath the white man and show the white man I'm different. I'm not like black Americans, and he'll treat me different because I don't want to be treated like them. Let's call it that. That's been the immigrant play. It's not just black immigrants. It's been the immigrant play, period. Hey, I'm not like them. I'm better. I work hard. And like I said, when ICE approach you, tell them you're a hard worker. It don't matter where you come from. I'm not pointing at nobody in particular. Tell ICE you work hard. And let's see how far that gets you. See, Black America told you a long time ago, it don't matter what you do. Them folks don't like you, especially if you black. No matter what you do. Matter of fact, the more law-abiding and the more successful you are, the more they can't stand you, the more they hate you more. Trust me on what I'm telling you. The more articulate you are, the sharper you are, the more you beat them, they become more enraged against you. So working hard and achieving a business and getting a degree, that doesn't make them like you more. And all y'all have found out the hard way, unfortunately. But black Americans tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen because some of you were saying we were lazy. Well, your hard work, let's see how far that gets you once again with ICE. But this newfound blackness, I'm not convinced. Just not. Sorry, I'm not. I'm going to repeat myself again. All the black immigrants that were saying black before Trump got in office, that's the people I feel is genuine. Those is all of a sudden like Ilhan Omar. She a black woman now. Nah, go ahead and stay saying Somali. Just say Somali and that's cool. That's cool. And I'm not saying all Somalis have rejected black. I'm not saying that because that would be ignorant to say that. But those who rejected black, don't say you're black now, say you're Somali.